Bay fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And that play gets nothing, so no gain on the game's first snap. Try again, it's 2nd and 10. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll give it to Dobbins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st down, Herbert. Finding the tight end, here's Will Dissly. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. And this time he's in. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down, taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. He fumbled the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. 1 quarter in the books. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one, and it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. Here now, 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Here's a run. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good. And the Chargers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action now, Herbert. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Now a play fake. Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now it's Dobbins. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play. 3rd and long. Throwing now is Herbert. He connects with Disley. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Open man is the tight end, Disley. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That one complete to McConkey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will score again. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half to gain of 43 yards. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's Dobbins. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
A run with Dobbins. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Whoa! And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. So now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll go down, back at the 4. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. There is his tight end, Disley. And he'll take it on in. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Lad McConkey to return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. There's Hurst downfield. He's got it. And he will score. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Makes the score. Chargers 33. Chargers 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
The score,
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Up the sideline at the 35. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down, Chargers.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41.
The tackle by Denzel Perryman. Again at 2. Brings up
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
41-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's third and 7. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Herbert to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Now it's Herbert. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this down to about the 15. Here's second and 9. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for two.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On play action, now Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Chark. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And the Chargers are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers.